Hi everybody, welcome to this new tutorial. My name is Alex and today we want to build together the stock market voice assistant. That means it's a simple voice assistant which is able to tell you the current stock price, okay? And I would say let me show you a quick demo and you will know what you can expect in this tutorial. Let's start.
Hi, I am Jennifer, your personal stock market consultant. Can you tell me your name?
Alexander.
Hi Alexander, what can I do for you?
I need information about the Google stock price.
One Google share will cost you $2,959.21 US.
Thank you very much. What about Netflix?
You can buy a Netflix share for $659.16 US.
Okay, and finally, please information about the Amazon stock price.
The current price for an Amazon share is $3,530.065 US.
Okay, thank you very much. That's it. You helped me a lot.
It was a pleasure to answer your questions. I wish you a great day.
So this was a short demo of what you can expect in this tutorial, okay? And I would say without wasting too much time, let's just jump directly to the coding part. Let's go. Okay, also in this tutorial, I want to use the Jupyter Notebook IDE. And again, if you want to choose another one, feel free to do it. But now I want to proceed with this one, okay? And before we write our first line of code, let's open up the command prompt of the CMD and install the necessary packages, okay? So the first one is pip install speech recognition. This is the first one. And you see here, I have already installed it on my device. All right, so for you, please go ahead and install it properly. And now I need to wait until, okay, now it works. The next one is pip install GTTS, okay, Google Text to Speech. This is number 2. Then the next one is play sound, pip install play sound. Number 3. Afterwards, we need to install the YahooFinance Library, okay? So pip install YFinance, okay? And Y stands for Yahoo. Okay, let's go. All right, so you see here, I've already installed everything. Let's go back to our notebook and import the appropriate packages here. So the first one is import speech recognition as SR. Okay, SR is the abbreviation for speech recognition or the alias. Okay. Next one is GTTS. From GTTS import GTTS. Okay, so make sure you don't have a spelling mistake. Next one is play sound. That means import play sound. Afterwards, we have to import YFinance. Okay, so Yahoo Finance. And let's also give it an alias. So YF, okay? So this should be the abbreviation, YF for YFinance. And we also need to import OS, okay, operating system. And this is actually integrated in Python. That means we didn't need to install it in our CMD, okay? This comes along automatically with Python. Okay, now let me provide a heading. So this is the import part. Imports, okay, number 1. Here we have our code building part, code building, okay, number 2. And right now I would say let's start our coding part, okay? So as you know, we want to build our voice assistant. That means we have to work with 2 main libraries, okay? The first one is the speech to text library. It's this one. And then we have the text to speech. Okay, so let me show you how we can build it. For example, here, let's provide one short comment. It's speech to text first, okay? Speech to text. And now I need to create one function. Let's say the name of our assistant is Jennifer, okay? So now it's Jennifer_listen, Jennifer_listen. And now we need to make use of the speech recognition, okay? Let's go ahead and do it. First, we need to create a recognizer. This is step number 1. That means R is the variable for this. R equals to sr.recognizer, number 1, okay? And then we need to provide a source, okay? And the source is our microphone. That means here in the next step, we want to use the with statement, okay? With sr.microphone as source, okay? And then we need to make use of the listen function, so the recognizer can actually catch the source, which is our microphone, okay? So audio is the next variable. Audio equals to r.listen, and here we need to provide the audio. So where is, oh, sorry, it's not the audio itself, it's source, my mistake. So source, okay? That's it. Let me just provide here one short comment. Use listen function so the recognizer can catch the source, okay? Our microphone. So this should be right now it. Okay, again, microphone is our source, what we say into our microphone, and then we need to continue with the listen function, okay? That's it. In the next step, we need to convert it to a text. Here, let's go for the text variable equals for r.recognize. And here we want to use the Google API, okay? Recognize Google. And then we need to provide one variable here, and it is the audio, okay? So that's it. And in the next step, we want to have just lowercase text, okay? So we don't want a mix between uppercases and lowercases. Every text should be in lowercase. That means here we want to provide text equals to text.lower, okay? So this is it. And finally, let's return the text. Okay, so I guess this should be it for now. We can go ahead, run the cell, and directly test it. Here, let me just provide another section. Let's say it's example area. Okay, this is the example area, and now let's go ahead and make use of the Jennifer listen function. Let's see if this works. So here we want to provide one variable. Let's say it's I equals to Jennifer listen, and then let's print out I. Okay, now I want to run the cell, talk to my microphone, and let's see if we get back the correct text. Okay, so let's go. Tomorrow I have to go to the supermarket. Okay, you see, this works perfectly. Okay, so this function is able to understand what we say in our microphone and print out the correct text. Okay, this is the logic behind it. Next one is text to speech. Okay, remember, here in the first one we have used the speech to text. Okay, now we have the opposite, it's text to speech. That means here we also need to provide one new function. Let's go ahead and say it's Jennifer_talk. Okay, Jennifer talk, and here we need to provide a text. Okay, this is one parameter we have to provide. Then we have multiple steps here. Okay, so once we have a text, we need to create an audio file. Okay, so create audio data. Okay, step number 1. That means here let's provide one file name. File name should be here audio data.mp3. Okay, number one. Then we have convert text to speech. Text to speech. TTS is the next variable. Okay, text to speech. And now we need to make use of this module here. Okay, let's go. It's GTTS. And now we need to provide multiple arguments here. You can take a look at the documentation. What we need to use is the text and the language. Okay, let's provide it. So text equals to text. Okay, this is the argument we need to provide with GTTS. And this one is what we have provided when we create Jennifer Talk. Okay, then the next one is language, or in this example just lang. And here we want to work with the English language. Okay, next step is to save the file. That means here let's go for tts.save, and we want to save the file name. All right, afterwards, once it's saved, let's play the file. Here we can make use of the play sound module. That means playSound.playSound file name. All right, and finally we need to remove the file. Remove the file os.remove, and we can make use, or actually we have to use this one. Okay, this file name variable here to finally remove the file. So remove file name. Okay, once again we have a text. It should be converted to speech. We create an audio data, convert this text to speech, save our file, play the file, and remove the file. Okay, this is the order for this. So let me just run it. And now let's see if we are able to work with this Jennifer Talk function. Okay, let's see if this works. So Jennifer Talk. And now let's just write something down. Let's say tomorrow I want to go to the gym with my friend. Okay, let's see if this works.
Tomorrow I want to go to the gym with my friend.
Awesome, this works. So in this example, we have seen that Jennifer Listen is working, which is speech to text, and also text to speech, which is the Jennifer Talk function. Both functions are working, and actually this should be here in the example area. Okay, so this is it, at least for now. And now in the next step, what we have to do is actually the following. We need to make use of the YahooFinance Library. Okay, and let's take a look how this actually works. So first of all, what we need to do is let's go to Yahoo Finance. Okay, so it's Yahoo Finance. Let's open it up and let's see what we have here. So the first one, let's go for Netflix. Okay, so this is the Yahoo Finance website. Let's search for Netflix, and you will see all this bunch of information about the Tesla share, the Netflix share. Okay, we have this many information here. What we need to do in the first step is we need to work with the ticker. Okay, and the ticker is this one. All right, this is the ticker information. That means let's just highlight it, copy that, Control-C, back to our notebook. And now let's go ahead and create one new variable. Netflix equals to YF dot. And you see here you have a lot of different possibilities to choose from. We need to go to ticker. Okay, and here I need to paste what I have just copied. Okay, let's run this one. And now you will see in the next step, you have a lot of different, let's say you have possibilities to get a lot of different information. Okay, you see here we have a lot of data. What we need to do is simply grab the current stock price. Okay, not the change, not the increase, decrease, and so on, just the current price. Okay, let me show you how we can do it here. Therefore, let's create a new line here. Okay, and let's go for netflix.info. Okay, let's run it. Let's see what we get. So it takes, 1 second here, dict object not callable. Let me take a look what I've messed up here. Okay, this is the right one. So netflix.info, like this. And now you see here we have all this information here, okay, in a dictionary file. Okay, so if you want to, what you can also do is the following. You can copy everything from here. Okay, copy everything from here. Then search for JSON formatter. Okay, click on this one, jsonformatter.curiousconcept.com. Paste it here, what you have just copied, and click on process. Okay, and now you see here this dictionary file is, let's say, very, very good for our eyes. Okay, we can read it very, very clearly. And this is where what I wanted to tell you. We have a very, very lot of different information, okay, about different kind of stock data. But the only thing here is what we want to have is the regular market price. Okay, this is the only information we are right now interested in this specific tutorial. Okay, I mean, in your own project you can use all this data. Okay, feel free. But now we want to make use of this one. Okay, that means here, for example, let me just close it again and go back here. Okay, let's use the regular market price key, which gives us back this value here. Okay, so let me just copy it. Okay, and here as a key I need to paste it. Okay, let's take a look what we get. And voila, this is actually the information we want to have. So let's refresh this website, and let's also refresh this one. So 1 and 2, let's see. And this is the current price for a Netflix share. Okay, 659.68, which is exactly this number here. Okay. With these simple lines, we are able to extract the current price of a certain stock. In this example, it's Netflix, but we actually need to do the same stuff for the remaining stocks here. Okay, what we want to have is Netflix, Amazon, and Google. Okay, so what I want to do now is let me just provide another variable here. Google equals to yf.ticker. Okay, and now let's search for Google. Let's see how to get it. I mean, here on the right side, I have it here as an example. Okay, or let's say as a suggestion on the right side. And this is the Google stock. Here we have the ticker. I will just copy that one back to the notebook, paste it here. Okay. And finally, we have Amazon. Amazon equals to yf.ticker. Okay, and now let's take a look how to get the Amazon ticker. And if you take a look on the right side, at least for me this is the case, I see it here, people also watch. And now I have Amazon. Okay, if you don't see it on the right side, just go ahead and search for it. Okay, for now, I will leave it like this. I see here the ticker, this is what I need. Copy that back to the notebook, okay, and paste it here. Now I have all this information. Run this. And now, for example, let me just copy this line, paste it here. I can just go ahead and replace Netflix with Amazon. And I will get back the current price of the Amazon share, okay. 3,000, okay, it changes, let's say 3,516, okay. Here if I refresh it, let's see. Okay, you see here, we see the exact same number. All right, and finally, we have to do the same for Google is missing, right? So copy this one, paste it here, replace Amazon with Google. And here you also will see the Google price. Okay, so for now, this is actually the information which we need. Okay, that's it. Okay, so what else do we need to do? Now we need to do it a little bit more interactive. Okay, we need to integrate all the logic to our voice assistant. That means if I ask for the Google price, okay, like I did it in the demo, I want to get back a full sentence with the correct and current Google stock price. Okay, this is what I want to have in the next step. Okay, for this I will say I can just pause the video here. This should be actually part number 1, and in the next part we will finish this project and actually put all this together and make our assistant interactive. Okay, thank you very much. I see you in the second part.